Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Welcome in, race fans. We've got the little special broadcast here this evening. Had to do a little bit of testing and tuning on the system here, so I figured, what the heck, let's jump in and do a little bottom split coverage here of the gr86s at the Summit Point Raceway. So that's where we are. The folks and drivers here on track just getting into qualifying, actually just getting qualifying wrapped up. So let's hop over here and take a look at the quick conditions before we get into the race here. 80 degrees air temp, that's going to translate to 105 degree track temp, so it's going to be a little roasty toasty out there for our gr86 drivers. Nothing they can't handle on track, but qualifying just about to click over here with about 2 seconds to go. There it goes. Qualifying has finished up. We'll let that reset, and then we'll take a look at what the grid is here this evening. I believe we're somewhere in the neighborhood at just over 1,000 iRating for the SOF, so not quite a full-fledged bottom split race that you would normally think of, something in like the 500-600 range, but still we have plenty of drivers here on track. 19 drivers in the session for this one. Todd Steele going to take pole away from Joachim Malkels. In second place, Bruno Freitas is going to start third with Francisco Viramontes. Beside him, Christian Jose in fifth, and Tyler Washburn going to start up in sixth place. Adam Harrington in seventh, and Mariano Amar in eighth place. Cameron Brown in ninth. Wayne Morton going to start 10th on the field. Nikito Boscan going to start in 11th with David Sotelo in 12th place beside him. Next, we're going to find Trent Morales in 13th, Gabriel Pichetto in 14th, Jaden Snedden in 15th, Yao Chen in 16th, Arda Bilgic in 17th, Cristiano Rodriguez in 18th, and rounding out the field is Matias Muga, the Argentinian driver, starting in 19th. So that's our field. All of our drivers are getting gridded up here. There they are on the start-finish line behind Pace Car Barney. I'm actually not sure what the Pace Car driver's name, if iRacing's ever released what they call him. We know the flagman is known as Barney, but I'm not quite sure if the Pace Car driver's ever gotten a name. I'll have to look into that to find out for the next race. I'll be interested to see if I can find out exactly what his name is. But all of our drivers gridded up. We're just waiting for, looks like Cristiano Rodriguez, Matias Muga, our final two drivers we're waiting for to hit the grid. So again, this is week 8, starting to get near the end of the iRacing season. We should start to hear about new content coming out for next season within the next couple weeks. So very interesting stuff. I can kind of have an idea what's going to come, just based off basically what every other sim's been bringing out the last few weeks. It looks like it's going to be a real Aston kind of party towards the end of the season, as we've already gotten the Aston over on LMU and Automobilista 2 both added in the Aston hypercar. They've got the GT3 cars too as well, so it'll be interesting to see if iRacing follows suit, brings out the Aston hypercar. Finally, the long-awaited GT3 car. Would love to see that on the service. I've been waiting for that forever, to pretend I'm James Bond and a gentleman racer. So please, iRacing, please bring that car. So there we are, drivers on track. Let's take a quick look at what the SOF was in this one. 1.1K. So not the most bottom split of bottom splits, but hopefully we get a ton of action out here. And when I say action, I'm talking carnage. That's why we tune into the bottom split races for. As we see all of our new drivers trying to make their way through the iRacing licensing system, moving up into the higher classes or even higher splits, trying to improve their skills and knowledge of all the tracks. So with that comes mistakes, and with mistakes comes improvement. So that's what our drivers are looking for here this evening. There's Todd Steele and Jakob Melkel still leading them around behind the pace car. The American driver and the French driver on the front row. French Netherlands. I got the two flags mixed up. Actually, I think he's got the French flag on there. Either way, they're leading the way. Second row, we've got Bruno Freitas, the Portuguese driver. Beside him, Mexican driver Francisco Viramontes, the Mexican driver. Bruno Freitas, the Portuguese driver. But a few more corners to go, and then we'll get some bottom split action underway. Here's the field heading into turn 10, and then we'll be under the control of Jakob Melkel. So here we are having a look at turn 10. Pace car ducking into the pits there now. Sounds like we already got some bumping and banging going on there before we even get to the start finish line, but we're underway. Todd Steele's going to get a heck of a jump here. He's going to jump out in front of Jakob Melkels, Francisco Viramontes in behind Bruno Freitas. Oh, we got a car way off in the back. Looks like Trent Morales going off into the grass already. He's going to call it quits. So not the best start there for Trent Morales that he wanted. It's like Matthias Muga starting from the pits. Cristiano Rodriguez as well starting from the pits. So a couple of drivers not wanting to take their chance with early race incidents, but Todd Steele out front leading the way in this one. Nice run right now by him. He's got a large gap over Jakob Melkels and Francisco Viramontes in second and third. Let's go a little farther back here. We got a battle between Adam Harrington and Mariano Otero Amor. They are going at it. That's for 7th and 8th place. Harrington holding on to that place. Mariano trying to take it away. We're hearing some more cars bumping and banging in behind. Let's see what we got flagged here. Looks like a Yao Chen might have went off track. Let's see. Oh, they get a little contact there as Yao Chen get doored. He gets to get it back on track, but unfortunately for him, it looks like Jaden Snedden might have got into the side of him there. Let's head a little back a little farther. We got Wayne Morton now getting around Mariano Amar. Amar going to try and fight back down the front straight. Looks like Morton going to take that spot away. He's going to come over and clear him. That's +2 positions for the race so far for Wayne Morton. It's a nice run by him, but Amar, you're going to look up the inside, trying to take that spot back. Oh, a little bumping and banging there. Doesn't sound like Wayne Morton on comms all that happy about that move. Gotta say, I can't really blame him. It was a little bit of argy-bargy there, but let's hop back up here with Christian Jose, Adam Harrington, and Tyler Washburn battling it out in behind him. That's for 6th place on track. So let's pop up the battle boxes here. You can take a look at who's in front of who here. A bunch of our drivers really going tooth and nail here. Let's pop back. We got another battle here shaping up for 11th place. Gabriel, oh no! Oh, Gabriel Pichotto tried to make the move up the inside, didn't quite make that stick, got into the side of Sotelo. Thankfully for Sotelo, he was able to hold on to that position and keep going. But Pichotto gonna have to fall back in behind Jaden Snedden. We'll see if he's able to get around. Snedden was that driver we saw earlier go door to door with Yao Chen. So rough race here for these two drivers early on. Check back in with our leader here, Todd Steele leading the way. He's took pole position. He's been leading the race since the start, so shaping up to be a nice race here for Todd. Jakob Melkel still hold on to a 2nd place position. Viramontes in 3rd, holding up that +1 position he took away from Bruno Freitas early on. And then Christian Jose top 5. Not much change amongst these drivers. other than Freitas and Viramontes switching spots for third and fourth. The rest of the top five fairly status quo. Adam Harrington here trying to fend off Tyler Washburn. Washburn up on the curbs, using up all the track he can to try and chase down Adam Harrington up ahead. Harrington in that black and yellow Waffle House machine. Car number one in the lobby here, so he's going to want to try and move up a couple more spots here. Basically, the car numbers ranked off your iRating. So the highest iRating driver, you're going to get that number one position, which basically means iRacing is saying you should win the race if everything went to plan. But right now, Harrington holding down sixth place, trying to keep Washburn in behind him. Let's go back to this battle here. 10th place, Cameron Brown got Wayne Morton up ahead when we saw Morton tangle with Mariano Amar earlier on. Morton wasn't all that happy with the little bit of argy-bargy that took place there. Amar was able to get back around him. Now Morton trying to chase him down again, as you see Amar with a little bit of a connection issue there, blinking in and out. David Sotelo thinking about making a move on Diego Boscan, and behind Boscan going to go defensive into turn one. Back out, try and find another way around. But up front, looks like Jakob Melko starting to reel back in Todd Steele. We saw Steele get out early on. Sorry, Steele's still up ahead. It's Viramontes that's in behind Melko's. Viramontes reeling in Melko's. Melko's was starting to pull away. He had about almost a second gap between he and Viramontes. So it'll be interesting now to see. Viramontes is up one spot from where he qualified. He took third place away from Freitas. Would love to take second place away from Jakob Melkos. Still got plenty of time to do it. 15-minute race. We're only at the, what are we at? The 5-minute mark here. So still plenty of time for Viramontes to attempt to make that move around. End of the battle just in behind them. Christian Jose trying to chase down Bruno Freitas. Jose going to go off wide, throw some tires into the dirt. It's going to limit his run out of the final corner to potentially make a move. Unable to make the move. Jose gonna have to hold on for another attempt here. Oh, bumping the back end of Freitas now. Putting some pressure on that rear bumper. Trying to force a mistake from Freitas. Jose in tight, in behind, unable to make that move. See if he can find another way around here. Christian Jose looking racy, trying to find any way he can to get around Freitas. Looks like we're having a little bit of a connection issue here for some reason. Back a little further, Cameron Brown hasn't yet found a way around Wayne Morton. Morton doing well to defend him at this point in time, but Brown looking aggressively to the inside, trying to find a way around Morton. Morton's going to have to defend him into turn 10 here. Oh, Brown thinks better of it. Thought about diving up the inside, then dove far to the left. Let's go on board here with Cameron Brown, see what kind of runs he gets down the front. As Wayne Morton on the comms again, not happy. Morton, safe to say, hasn't been overly impressed with the driving standards in this race at this point. Oh, man. He's going to bail out early and allow Cameron Brown through. That's not exactly the wisest move there. Hammering the brakes that hard, but it's going to get it done now. Wayne Morton actually on the comms, warning Mariano Amar up ahead that the guy coming behind him is a bit of a weapon. If that isn't bottom split action, I don't know what is. But Bruno Freitas still trying to find a way around Jakob Melkos. And then, sorry, that's Jose trying to find a way around Freitas. Jakob Melkos still trying to work on Viramontes. Viramontes was able to get by him up into second place. Melkos trying to take that position back. They're going to go side by side into turn 10. Let's see how this works out. Oh, Melkos going to back off. Probably the wise move. You don't want to go side by side through turn 10. It can get real dicey through there. But while we got a second, let's take a quick look here and see how Viramontes got around Michaels. So he did it around the outside, which set him up nicely for the inside of the next time by. So nice move there by Francisco Viramontes. Looks like no move by, oh no, Bruno Freitas and Christian Jose get tangled up in turn 1. Freitas going to move up into 4th place. Let's take another look here at what happened there. Not sure if there was contact or not. Oh yeah, Jose just went deep into turn 1. Thankfully for Bruno Freitas, he was able to avoid the majority of that and continue on. Back to our pal Wayne Morton, guy who's been unhappy with the driving standards here in this one. Let's go on board with him is Mariano Amer up again. And in front of him, these two have tangled earlier on. Cameron Brown, who Wayne Morton was trying to warn Mariano about, has gotten around Mariano Amer. He's got himself up into 8th place. That's +1 on the day for Cameron Brown. See if he's able to pick up any more spots. Adam J. Harrington, 2.3 seconds down the road from him, so it's going to take a bit of a mistake for Harrington for Cameron Brown to reel him in, as Harrington up ahead battling with Tyler Washburn. Harrington gets a nice run out of the final corner. So he's going to go 2 by 2 here with Washburn. He's going to get that move done. Washburn trying to tuck back in behind, try and get the draft. We'll see if he can make a move into turn 1 here. Down long straight. Doesn't look like Washburn going to be close enough to do that. Oh, he tries to get late on the brakes to close back in, but not enough overlap to do it. Cameron Brown going to go out wide. That's going to allow Mariano Amer to look up the inside. Amer going to try and do it into turn 3 here. This could be dicey. Here they come into your kitchen, and around they go. Mario Amer backed out of that one, thankfully. Not the area you want to see two drivers go 2 by 2, but Jose and Freitas back at it again. Jose is quickly caught back up to Freitas after that ill overtake attempt into turn 1. It looked like Freitas really got any damage on the back of his car. Jose trying to work him over though. As they head into turn 10, this is going to finish up lap 9. Our drivers will have about a little less than 4 minutes to go once they cross the line. See Freitas using a ton of the inside curve. That's going to cost him on his exit. See what kind of run Jose gets here into turn 1. We saw last time by, Jose attempted the overtake maneuver on the inside, but wasn't able to make that move. He's going to go to the inside again. Going to back out of it this time. Doesn't want a repeat of what happened last time by, but Freitas botched the entry, got up on the curb. It's going to cost him some time. Jose's going to get a nice run out of there. See if he makes the move into turn 3. Not close enough, but we got another battle a little farther back between DeGuido Boscan and David Sotelo. Sotelo currently holding on to 11th place. Boscan trying to take that position away from him. Sotelo going to hold on to it, but Boscan getting a better run out of that corner. Oh, he's not getting the overlap here. Trying to fight around the inside. Boscan putting the pressure on the back of Sotelo. Sotelo doing well to hold him off right now. Let's go back to this battle for second place. Viramontes holding down second place. Joachim Melkels looking to take it away. Down one spot from where he qualified. We saw him start in the front row beside Todd Steele. Todd Steele now 10 seconds up the field. So nice run for him. He's just got it on cruise control right now. Our leader sat on pole, got a nice jump out of turn 10, heading down the green flag, and hasn't looked back since. Looks like the battle between Freitas and Christian Jose has settled down a little bit here. Jose's got himself out front of Freitas, looking to try and open up a gap now. In behind them, Adam Harrington and Tyler Washburn. How much has changed in that battle? In behind them, Cameron Brown. Wayne Morton now has gotten around Mariano Amer. Oh, speaking of Amer, he's going to go wide off into the gravel. Gets it collected back up. Now that could have went really bad for him as Cameron Brown, Wayne Morton, looks like they're going to go at it here again. Last time we saw these two on track, we saw Wayne Morton bail out of turn 1. Cameron Brown go flying by to take that position. We'll see here now if Wayne Morton has anything to take that position back from Cameron Brown. And off into turn 10 here. Looks like Brown not close enough to make a move here this time by. We'll see what kind of run he gets out of the final corner and down the front straight. Draft is fairly strong in these cars, but I don't think he's going to make up the 9/10 currently separating these two drivers, as it's going to be the final lap they're starting here. Todd Steele is still comfortably up front leading this one. Viramonta is comfortably in second place right now. Not feeling much pressure from Joachim Melkels. Melkels falling back to about half a second back of Viramonta. It's a fairly comfortable gap for Viramonta. Freitas and Jose. This battle's still going on. I don't think we've seen the end of this one yet. Christian Jose currently holding down fourth place. Bruno Freitas, I suspect he's going to try and make a move here somewhere up the inside, but it's not going to be that corner. Meanwhile, our leader, Todd Steele, into the final corner. Looks like something might happen between Harrington and Washburn. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Last corner to go. Todd Steele, he's going to throw it off track, pushing for no reason out of the final corner, but he's going to take the win here. Nicely done by him. Check back here. Viramontes and Melkels heading to the line. Melkels going to try and force his way around the outside here. Is he going to get it done? He's gotten ahead. He's going to take that position at the line. What a run there from Joachim Melkels out of the final corner. Check back in here with Christian Jose and Bruno Freitas. Looks like Jose going to hold on to fourth place. Freitas going to have to settle for fifth. Wayne Morton has fallen back behind Harrington and Washburn. Meanwhile, Cameron Brown got up ahead of Harrington and Washburn. Just behind them, Sotelo and Pichetto, sorry. Gabriel Pichetto going to hold on to 12th place behind David Sotelo. Let's take a quick look here. What happened between Harrington and Washburn not long ago? So we're on board here with Harrington, the Waffle House car. Oh, looks like Washburn just completely missed the brake zone, got into the back of Harrington. But gentlemanly move there. He waits for him to get back on track. So nice stuff there by Tyler Washburn. But let's see if something else happened to him after the line here. Heading into turn one. Oh, looks like after the race was over, our old buddy Wayne Morton gets up on the curb and then gets into the side of Tyler Washburn. So interesting stuff there amongst our drivers as they race to the line here. Viramontes brings it home second place. Melkels gonna have to settle for third. Mariona Amayer and Wayne Morton cross the line to finish this one up. Everybody else looks like they're fairly spread out now, gapped out. Yao Chen, unfortunately for him. Oh, I thought maybe that was a disconnect for instance there for Chen. Blinked out for a second, but back on track. Arda Bilgic going to be our final driver, looks like, on the lead lap here. As Trent Morales is across the line now. And there comes Bilgit. That'll make it official. We'll take a look at the final results here once they cross the line and everything goes official. So that was a relatively tame bottom split action, I gotta say. Not exactly what we were expecting when we popped in to see some bottom split action, but Todd Steele gonna take it from pole to pole. 12 seconds over Francisco Viramontes in second place. Joachim Melkels in third. Jose Freitas round out the top 5. Brown, Harrington, Morton, Amer, and Pichetto round out the top 10. Sotelo, Washburn, Boskern, Chen, and Bilgic round out our cars on the lead lap. Then Sten, Morales, Rodriguez, and Muga did not see the checker flag. So there you go. Well done for all of our bottom split drivers here this evening. Hats off to them. And this was a quick little broadcast here of the bottom split Toyota gr86 action. So we'll see you next time. Bye for now.